Welcome back everyone, it is I, Lyrahel, and as you can see, I got a big landscape here. Okay, it's not that big, but it's big enough, I guess. This will be the main area for a big project, and the big project is called Harz. Harz. That's a kind of reference to the real Harz. That's an area in Germany, like where certain creatures come from and stuff. I'm not gonna tell you about it, but some guys of you may already know what's going to be in there. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you, but let me show you what our first features are that I already got in here. So we got a landscape with foliage on it, different textures for the ground. There will be a lot more stuff I'm going to put in here or differ from everything else, like the texture on the ground. There will be a little bit more variation. And we got already 5 different type of trees. So far they got all the same textures going on. They're the same leaves and stuff. I'll differ also from that. There will be more. And let me show you what this is all about. So this is the main area. You will be a lot running around in here, and you will get from there to like 3 other areas, and maybe 2, and 1 final stage. But to get to that final stage, you need to clear the forest and the other stages. So there will be a little bit of riddles going on and stuff you gotta figure out while you have some kind of enemies running after you or trying to catch you. And let's try and take a look at what this means for you. So as you can see, we got a flashlight with the main and the secondary function. The main function is just the normal flashlight where you can look around above, below, to the sides. I actually had a lot of problems with that one, and I'm still having problems. As you can see, while I'm moving, I can't look up or down. I can just look to the sides, and I don't know why. The thing is, to get your flashlight moving up and down like this, you'll need to you need to program it, and I'm not that much of a programmer, but I find some stuff which I tried a lot of stuff out to get this to work, and so far I love that this is actually working. So let's get to the secondary function. What's the secondary function? The secondary function gives you a way to scout your area. As you can see, there's a smaller spot, but you got a wider range, a wider distance. You can actually look to stuff that's in front of you or above you in the trees, maybe even below. And that gives us a chance to enhance the gameplay a lot. And if someone's asking, is there even some kind of flashlight that's actually doing that? Yeah, there is. I was a few, like one a week ago. I was in the Harz, and I had a flashlight where you can switch the mode between those 2 modes. One that's got a wider radius, but not that much of a distance, and the other one that got a lot of very long distance, but it's such a small spot where you could look at. And I was standing in front of a forest, and it was very dark, and I couldn't see shit, and it was complete silence. Complete silence. I thought there would be some kind of sound effects I could use for a creepypasta or something, but there was nothing. And that was the creepiest thing I've ever experienced so far. But there's something else I'm going to insert in this game that will be also very creepy, but I'm not going to tell you about that yet. So, the last thing I'm going to show you is about this one. This is a Madonna figurine. I got it from a website that's called 3darchive.net or some kind of that. If you Google free 3D models, that will be like the first or second website, and there you can have like free 3D models you can use actually even for a commercial project. But I'm not going to do this as a commercial project, so who cares? And I'm not even sure yet if I'm going to use that, because I want to use own stuff, but maybe to get the process going and not lose track of time. I want to get this finished sometime, right? So I might even use some free models. I don't know yet, but if actually someone out there of you guys know how to work with the Unreal Development Kit, or is more into modeling and wants to get involved into this project, you can send me a message, and I'll send you back, and we might even get something going here. So what's this all about, this figurine? This is going to be our safe place. If there's some kind of dangerous creature or something, danger following you or around you, you can run to this figurine, start praying, and the creature will disappear, but only for a certain amount of time. If you stand near that figurine, you'll be safe from harm. And there will be several of those figurines inside the forest, which might have some kind of small light, maybe some kind of candle, so you can see if you get near it, there is that figurine, and I need to get to that figurine to be safe. This will be like when you were a kid and you played tag. I don't know if there's something for that in English. In German, we call that a spot where you're safe, me. You ran to to some kind of place, touched it, and it said me, and then you couldn't be tagged anymore or tipped from the one who's it. So this is kind of reference to a game where you were a child. So, and I think that's for that. The last thing I can say is, maybe last thing I'll say is that you won't start in this area. There will be actually some kind of introduction area where you get into a house with a friend, and there is actually a story behind this. And I like the story, and I hope that everyone else will. And yeah, that's it so far. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you got any thoughts on this, want to comment on it, comment on the section below. If you want to get involved in some kind, and you can get some certain quality, at least some certain quality for that, and you want to get involved, even if it's sound design or something else, you can send me a message, and I'll gladly send one back to you, and we'll talk about this whole stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this, and remember, each like you'll be clicking keeps this clock ticking. So see you next time on Games in Time.